The Prize Picks, taking place at Pullman Yards in Atlanta on Sunday, November 17th, drew numerous celebrities, athletes, and influencers, resulting in an exceptional event. Hosted by Prize Picks, the leading company in daily fantasy sports in North America, the event combines sports, pop culture, and entertainment, attracting notable figures such as Drewski and Stephen A. Smith, Ruby Rose, and Funny Marco, according to the NY Post. We spoke with Funny Marco, who affirmed the comparison between Caitlin Clark and Michael Jordan. The weekend concluded with rapper Ruby Rose winning the grand prize of $100,000 in the championship, alongside her teammate, Janelle Smith, a sports betting expert who entered through a social media contest. Together, they successfully selected 5 out of 6 picks in the NFL Week 12 lineup, achieving victory. In second place was comedian Drewski, who missed the mark due to an incorrect prediction about rushing attempts. Funny Marco, a comedian and influencer, stood out during the evening by sharing his insights in an interview that compared basketball legend Michael Jordan to emerging WNBA star Caitlin Clark. When asked whether Clark had the same global influence on women's sports as Jordan had on the NBA, Marco readily agreed, stating, "Yes, she does. She and Angel Reese performed remarkably as well." Clark and Jordan highlights a significant issue regarding the influence of sports icons in enhancing the visibility of their respective leagues. Just as Michael Jordan transformed the NBA into a global phenomenon, Caitlin Clark has emerged as one of the standout stars in women's basketball, particularly in the WNBA. The influence of both athletes extends beyond their individual sports, as they contribute to shaping future generations' perceptions of these games and the athletes who participate in them. As competition in daily fantasy sports intensifies, with platforms such as Underdog, Betcher, and Sleeper gaining popularity, Prize Picks is establishing its own distinct niche. The company's strategy integrates sports, entertainment, and influencer culture to deliver a distinctive experience for its user community. Key founder Adam Wexler highlighted that their approach extends beyond mere social media engagement. It is about uniting communities and demonstrating that we distinguish ourselves from all other operators, Wexler stated. This integration of sports and pop culture, as demonstrated at events such as the Prize Picks World Championship, distinguishes the platform from its competitors. The company remains committed to introducing influencer-driven tournaments to engage fans, effectively connecting sports betting and entertainment. As the realms of sports and entertainment increasingly converge, platforms such as Prize Picks are leveraging celebrity culture to draw in and captivate fans. Events such as the Prize Picks World Championships demonstrate that, despite intense competition, there is still ample opportunity for creativity and innovative strategies to engage fans. Caitlin Clark returned to her alma mater this week to support Iowa against Drake, receiving a warm ovation as she reconnects with former teammates and coaches, while also expressing frustration with the officials from the stands. Clark played 4 seasons with the Iowa Hawkeyes, establishing herself as the school's greatest women's basketball player and one of the most accomplished athletes in NCAA history, setting numerous records. She transitioned to the WNBA this year as the first overall pick of the Indiana Fever. During her 4-year tenure, she propelled the Hawkeyes to championship contention, reaching the championship game in 2024 for only the second time in the school's history. Despite Iowa not being regarded as one of the stronger teams this year following Clark's departure, the 22-year-old showed her unwavering support for her former team this week. Clark was visible and vocal from the stands, contesting a controversial officiating decision during the game at Knapp Center in Des Moines, with the guard rising from her seat. Clark expressed frustration with the referees regarding a foul call involving her former teammate, Addison O'Grady, who appeared to have been struck while attempting a shot. During her 4 years at Iowa, Clark became the NCAA's all-time leading scorer by surpassing Kelsey Plum's 3,527-point record and also set a new record for the most three-pointers in a single season, 155. Clark has commenced her extensive offseason this fall by participating in an Annika Pro-Am golf tournament in Florida, where a wayward shot nearly struck a spectator. Following an outstanding rookie season, which earned her the Rookie of the Year award, Clark guided the Fever to an unexpected playoff berth, although the team was ultimately eliminated by the Connecticut Sun in the first round of the postseason. The WNBA superstar will now have the next 6 months away from the sport, with a potential return to Iowa for additional games during the 2024-25 season, as her second year with the Fever is not set to begin until May 2025. However, she is reportedly considering multiple offers to continue her career overseas, a common practice among many WNBA stars who compete in Europe. One of the most uplifting events on the Kansas City sports calendar is the Win for KC Women's Sports Awards Banquet, an annual celebration of the Women's Intersport Network for Kansas City's mission to ignite girls and women through advocating and promoting the lifelong value of sports and fitness. while providing opportunities for participation and leadership development. Recognized as the nation's largest luncheon honoring National Girls and Women in Sports Day, I have encouraged friends from across the country to attend, as it consistently offers an inspiring and thought-provoking program featuring exceptional speakers. The tradition encompassing megastars such as Billie Jean King, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Simone Biles, Sue Bird, and Brianna Scurry will be heightened in February. On the 4th, WNBA star Caitlin Clark will be the latest featured guest as the growing event relocates to T-Mobile Center to accommodate increased attendance. This event, recognized as the largest luncheon in the nation celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports Day, has prompted me to encourage friends from across the country to participate, as it consistently offers an inspiring and thought-provoking program featuring outstanding speakers. Recently, Caitlin Clark participated in the annual food drive alongside Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The feeding program, hosted by Halliburton for the third consecutive year, successfully served hundreds of homeless community members. As it happens, Clark contributes to the less fortunate not only during these high-profile encounters. The Indiana Fever superstar was recently engaged in a chance encounter with a local charity in Pinellas Park, Florida, highlighting how the WNBA All-Star conducts herself even when not in the public eye. A recent post by the Pinellas County Toys for Tots charity highlighted how Clark's modest gesture resulted in a substantial donation from a supporter. The 22-year-old reportedly consented to sign a donated basketball after being acknowledged by the restaurant owner where she was dining. The Instagram post shared on Monday night noted that Clark graciously signed the donated basketball, which subsequently resulted in a $1,000 donation to Pinellas County Toys for Tots from a local basketball fan. The post continued, "It's remarkable how a spontaneous moment can evolve into something so significant, benefiting our community substantially." While some individuals may have preferred to enjoy their private dinner undisturbed, Clark had a completely different reaction. She not only interacted with the restaurant owner but also agreed to sign a basketball. Her small gesture resulted in a significant donation from a fan, which will greatly assist underprivileged children in the community. Clark accomplished all of this without any media coverage, and the public might have remained unaware of the incident entirely if not for the charity's post. This observation reflects significantly on Clark and her genuine character when not in the public eye. Recognized as one of the standout stars in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has garnered significant attention. She has now also included golfer in her resume. However, it is important to note that her determination extends beyond her performance on the court or the greens. CC has also cultivated her reputation as a philanthropist. Her passion for it appears to attract positive outcomes. For example, CC recently raised $1,000 for charity through a simple gesture while dining at an Italian restaurant. While dining at Village Gaulis, owned by Luigi Gaulis, the 2024 draftee was recognized by the owner among the patrons. He promptly approached her, and Clark, exhibiting her gracious demeanor, consented to sign a basketball located in one of the restaurant's collection boxes. The signed ball was subsequently donated to a local charity, Pinellas County Toys for Tots. Notably, the fan who received the ball chose to auction it, resulting in a raised amount of $1,000, which was entirely allocated to the charity. An ex-post stated, "Caitlin autographed a basketball while dining in an Italian restaurant, which subsequently led to a charity receiving $1,000. Indeed, it must be the most remarkable spontaneous moment." Pinellas County Toys for Tots is a component of the broader Toys for Tots Foundation, a commendable initiative operated by the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve based in Florida. The program supplies new, unwrapped toys to children in need during the holiday season. However, these occasional sightings indicate that the Indiana Fever star has been enjoying her off-season. Following an impressive rookie season in the WNBA, she could have readily engaged in various basketball-related ventures or overseas commitments. She chose to prioritize her well-being by taking time for herself and going directly to the golf course to participate in the LPGA's Annika Pro-Am event. While she was playing golf and inadvertently raising funds for charity, her own organization, the Caitlin Clark Foundation, was also receiving significant support. Unexpectedly, Clark's foundation received a generous donation of $22,000 through Gainbridge's Parity Week program. The foundation of W Star focuses on empowering youth through education, sports, and nutrition programs. Gainbridge, which partnered with the Indiana Fever in 2021, aims to empower women in sports and education. Supporting CC's foundation, which has similar goals, serves this mission well. A spokesperson from Gainbridge stated, "We discussed Parity Week and the 21 sponsors across 14 states. With the number 22 present today, it was imperative to surpass the contribution of number 21, leading us to provide an additional gift to the Caitlin Clark Foundation. So, what does $22,000 represent for the Caitlin Clark Foundation? It will support all the exceptional programs they have implemented. Caitlin is undoubtedly enthusiastic about this new partnership. However, the impact of the 23-year-old is expanding in multiple ways. We should be accustomed to observing her implement significant changes.